at 19. Majors and Mefford identical times. Well, now Majors picks it up with an 18.195. So real tight here in the warm-up session as it comes to a close.
The estimated SOF is...
Oh boy. We're not going to waste any time here. We're just about to get to our starting grid.
Start on the inside line.
Time. So here it is on the pole position yet again with a lap time of 18.157 seconds.
I bet that outside's going to be a little quicker on the start.
Outside front row missed it by 41 thousandths of a second. The 6 of TJ Majors. Row number 2 chasing that first win.
I feel like the bottom side here, we're not going to be able to exit too well.
Casey Benson, row 3 with Garrett Johnston. Row 4 is Kevin McCann and Christian Strader. Row number 5, it's the Charity Motorsports entry of Brandon Mefford with Steve Durbin to the right elbow. Starting 11th, Todd Cleek in the number 45. 12th goes to William Tyndall. 13th starter, it's the 51 of Chris Wally. Kyle Hardy will start 14th. Tim Schofield in the 15th position. 16th goes to Kyle White. 17th starter, it's a 46 of Falcon Motorsports, Chris Mefford. Zachary Cleek will start 18th. Lilith Peters deep in the field here tonight. He'll still start 19th. Peter Ruzick, 20th. Shotgun on the field, 34, Doug Wysocki. It's your starting grid here for the 3 wide with DJG 200 from Kevin Harvick's Kern County.
This is the start of the championship 4 races.
All right, man, we're going green next time by.
Tonight,
200 laps, about 97 a tank.
75% load of fuel, 3 sets of tires over the wall, no fast repairs, and 3 attempts at a green white checkered finish. Weather details: 78 degrees here tonight, 45% humidity, partly cloudy, 2-mile-per-hour breeze. Track temperature, that's the important one, 78 degrees Fahrenheit.
Get ready. All right, man. 8 cars in.
Field is getting the 1 to go signal, so we'll be racing the next time.
Good luck, everybody.
We got Sean Kozer, 3772, says good luck to all in the championship rounds from Anything EC.
Stay low.
It's over in the IROC TV chat in case you're looking for it. Jump over to the Track Limits Network as well. Give us a like and a subscribe. Do the same over at IROC if you haven't already.
Oh, Aaron about did it.
Going great.
That was a little close. That was a good save on his part.
Flag in hand, ready to get it waving here. They come to the start-finish line, and we are racing from Kern County.
Uh-oh.
Still there.
This about slid up into him.
Quick jump to the race lead on the exit of turn number 2 around Aaron Smith. Aaron not going to give up the fight, though. Keeps it
clear high, clear high.
They might touch doors in the middle of 3 and 4 already. Coming back to green, who's going to lead the first lap? It's TJ Majors. Gets clear of Aaron Smith, headed down into turn 1. Chuck Sweeting now around the outside of Brian McCann.
That was your fastest lap of the
Sweeting and McCann side by side for the 3rd spot. McCann in the bottom of the number 3 machine.
C2 just hit the fastest lap. 18.365.
Chuck Sweeting trying to make the outside work, and it's paying off right now. He gets clear of Brian McCann and now puts pressure on Aaron Smith. Bumper cam looking back. It's now 2nd place. Chuck Sweeting very quickly moving towards the front.
Using too much right front.
Third and fourth now on the back bumper of the race leader, TJ Majors.
Came off full.
All good. I apologize if I pinched you, man. I really do.
I'm paying more attention to them
Pit road is now open.
than I am my driving.
Majors gets a real good exit down the backstretch.
Dang, that was only 6 laps.
Real quick, bud.
Looks like Zachary Cleek possibly with Peter Ruzick.
Did you get damage?
There it is. We saw Tyndall coming to pit lane as caution comes out. Having to serve a black flag penalty for something. I don't think it's related to this at all. This caution coming out 6 laps in. First one of the night between Zachary Cleek and Peter Ruzick. Let's get a look at it.
If I did, I don't think it's much.
side. Gets the wall a bit, chases him down in 26 of Ruzic.
That was on straightaway, wasn't it?
You get a little wadded up into turn number 3. Not a major incident, but enough to put us under the yellow. Car stopped on the racetrack.
Pit road is closed.
My wheel's fine. I don't have any kind of vibration.
So this sets us up for our first restart of
Wheels
the
straight
night.
on the straightaway.
This time it'll be Majors
I think I'm okay.
with the top spot with Chuck Sweeting right alongside.
That's good.
Curious to see what lane TJ is going to take. He was able to make that pass on the opening salvo of tonight's race to get around Aaron Smith for that race lead.
Line up on the outside row now.
It seems the outside is the place to be. Find out here in a minute. Should be getting the 1-to-go signal the next time by.
Get ready. All right, man. Pace car's in.
And there it is. Let's see if TJ keeps it on the bottom. Looks like he's going to. So this could be interesting. We know the outside lane on the restarts. The second place
I hit the chip too hard.
Disadvantage.
116. Got one inside.
But we'll see.
Still there.
Again, we talked about the progressive banking here in the open. The low side of the track's about 12 degrees. You gain a couple of degrees of banking up top.
Stay high.
Let's see where that advantage is. It's the longer way around. A little bit more grip. Pace car is
Stay
in.
high. Green flag.
And green back in the air.
Stay high.
Good restart for TJ Majors, but Aaron Smith has a good one as well. He gets alongside Chuck Sweeting for the second spot.
Stay high.
Sweeting battling around the outside. He's got to run. Closes the door, does TJ Majors. Saw him coming and quickly blocked that run.
Stay high. There's the car on the low side.
We'll kill him right front.
Some might wonder, why are you throwing the block
Still
in?
there.
Well, for TJ's sake, he's out in front. He's not in traffic. If things unfold in the pack, he doesn't need to worry about getting caught out in it.
Clear low. Clear low.
Definitely a benefit to be out front right now. So he's going to. Right now, the best help he's got was Aaron Smith battling with the 75 of Sweeting, but now Smith up into the second position. See if he's got anything in the tank.
Got one outside.
Back up for
This Willie keeps coming across my nose. She's gonna go around.
just a bit further back here at Johnston, Brian McCann side by side.
18 points.
Johnston's going to take the spot on the bottom. So we're seeing different crews being
Figure out a different line.
at the Speedway. That's very promising to see. It can only get better as this race goes on. That track rubbers up.
Stay low.
Brian McCann, Kevin McCann, nose to tail right now, and Kristen Strader into the outside of 3.
Stay low.
And running back in P6 for the time being. Down a few spots from that third place qualifying effort.
You're clear high. Clear high. Outside. All clear. All clear.
Do that outside, we'll wear your tires out after 2 or 3 laps. I think you have to pass on the bottom here. I'm gonna have to cool my right front down before I try anything crazy.
Back out front, Majors continues to lead about a half car between himself and Aaron Smith.
The leader just did on 18.
Yeah, back to Aaron Smith. It's really not changed much. He's kind of lingering between a 10th and a half and 2.5. Now Aaron Smith's really there. He's just a few feet off the back bumper of Majors, 20 laps in. I want to make a reminder to everybody, both chats are open at Track Limits Network on YouTube and the IROC TV channel as well. Feel free to chime in for where you're watching from. I don't care if you even bring up something that's not related to what we're watching. Just say hello. It's getting lonely out here.
Like,
outside. Stay low, there's a car on the high side.
Right now, I think Aaron Smith's got a fast race car. If he gets out into the wind, I think he might be hard to guard. Majors going to do all he can to keep him in that rearview mirror for the time being.
Stay low. You're clear high, clear high.
Hey, we got Dustin from 0X Media in the chat. You're looking for a fun race to watch? Tune in tomorrow night for their league. It's network. Ryan McCann finally up in the top 5 again. Now behind him, Strader and Garrett Johnston side by side for position. Further back behind them, it's Kevin McCann and Brandon Mefford, and then Kyle Hardy rounding out the top 10. Kevin McCann making some moves, looking around the outside of Strader, now going to the inside on Garrett Johnston. Not wasting any time, had the run, had to do something with it, and he did, but he's real loose off of turn number 2. Got Shady Acres in the chat, says, thank you for bringing us these broadcasts every Monday. You do an excellent job, especially all by yourself. Go Kyle Hardy in the 35. Thanks for the kind words, sir. Or ma'am, whoever it is. I'm not sure who Shady Acres is necessarily, but appreciate the comments nonetheless. Speaking of Kyle Hardy, comfortably in the top 10 right now with Kyle White to the back bumper. Battle just ahead of him, Mefford and Strader. Mefford flying around the outside. He'll get clear of Strader as they roll down into turn number 1. Further down the line, this is for 16th. Peter Ruzick in the 26th. Back to battling with Zachary Cleek. These are the two that put us under our first caution early on in this race, about lap 4, I believe it was, and now they continue to fight it out side by side.
Oh, I hit crap out of him.
Track makes contact with Ruzick.
I thought I wrecked him. Sorry about that.
26 go will fall in line. Now Steve Durbin taking a look at the 11s. Cleek gets loose out of turn number 2. Ruzick now will take sole possession of 16th, and now Cleek slides back another spot, loses that to Steve Durbin.
Outside.
0X Media says, I like these cars. Is dirt on their schedule? No, not in this particular series. It's not. I don't think. I have to go back and look at the schedule. I think they ran a dirt race with these cars last season. See if I can pull it up while we're talking about it.
Still there.
Bull Ring in Vegas. No, that was paved. Eldora. Yeah, they
got a bad intro on that
in Eldora this year.
Stay low.
Things relatively unchanged at the front of the field. TJ Majors has been out front since the drop of the green flag. Started outside pole and very quickly took that spot away from Aaron Smith. But Aaron Smith hasn't missed a step. He's still right there in the tire tracks up to 6.
Car on the high side. Good job, man. You're up to 4th. Still there.
Doug Sweeting showing a lot of pace here tonight. He's up to 3rd and knocking on the back door on that yellow number 70.
Still there. The leader just did a 19.098. Stay low. Stay low. You're clear high. Clear high. You're back in 3rd. Keep digging. Got one outside. Next car is the leader. Still there. You're clear high. Clear high. Good job, man. You're up to 2nd.
39 laps complete here at Kern County. Majors continues to lead, but lots of battles in behind the race leader. Ryan McCann now getting clear of Chuck Sweeting. Seemed like he was kind of laying back there for a while, was kind of stuck in 6th for a little bit, then P5, but now the march forward as McCann put pressure on Aaron Smith. Brake rotor's aglow on the 70. He just lets McCann go. Look at those brakes just getting cherry red. We'll see if we can get a closer look at that. Man, I wish we had cameras on that. I know there was a time where one of the updates kind of eliminated that cherry red glow on these cars, but all of a sudden they're back. Glad to see it. Guess I got to do some camera editing. Katie Akers in the chat. Guys are being very patient tonight. That they are. We've had some disastrous short track races in this series at times, and there's been a lot of restraint, some passive aggressive driving. I guess that's the best way I could explain it. But yeah, you guys are putting on a good show tonight, keeping it out of the wall and out of trouble. Ryan McCann now applying pressure to TJ Majors for the race lead. Let's see if he's got it. Last lap for McCann was faster than TJ, but faster than both of them was Aaron Smith. Dan trying to hold the car underneath Aaron Smith for the lead. Couldn't get it done. Go back to the bottom off of turn number 2. Nothing just yet. Stays in line.
Outside. You're clear high. Clear
Let's
high.
ride on board here with Brian McCann. See what he sees as he tries to run down the race leader.
High. Clear high.
Oops.
Outside. Stay low. You're clear high. Clear high.
And looking again, nothing doing. Might have him there on exit. He's got a nose in, real loose exit of 4. Just to regroup, he's going to get those tires awful hot and find people cool if they want to cooperate.
The leader just did a 19.117.
Quarter distance here at Kevin Harvick's Kern County, and we got a great race going on right now. Mike McCann trying to throw everything he's got at the race leader, TJ Majors. Cherry red brakes as well on the 3. Not so much out of TJ.
He braked early. He brake checked me out of that turn.
Meanwhile, I want to go back here. Peter Ruzick did end up having a problem out on the speedway. Did not bring out a caution. We saw him battling with Zachary Cleek there for a bit. See if I can find this here. Take a look at what happened. This is about lap 35. It was not that long ago. These laps kick off in a hurry. Real shallow entry for the 26. Gets down to the lesser banked part of the racetrack. Seems okay through corner off, and then on the throttle a little too much on exit. Didn't open up that wheel enough, I'm betting. Gets a piece of the inside wall.
Got one
Back to this battle for the top spot. Majors continues to hang on to it. Now the brake's starting to warm up on the 6 machine. What a battle here at the front of the field. And it's not just the top 2 running away fighting it out. You got 3rd place right there. Chuck Sweeting as well in 4th. Garrett Johnston in 5th. Closed up in this group as well, the 33 of Kevin McCann.
Got one
so
outside.
this could fall in anybody's lap at any moment. Behind them, though, battle behind, and Brandon Mefford and Christian Strader continue to fight.
All clear, outside.
He can't chop my nose off much more longer.
Back in
Holy
behind.
crap.
Johnston and
All clear.
McCann side by side. Johnston will get the run off. Big check up ahead, or Johnston drove it in deep.
Thanks.
The battle has changed a bit up front. Ryan McCann now in defense mode, trying to keep the 70 in behind while not losing too much attention on that back bumper of TJ Majors.
Sorry about that. All good.
Jay really opens up the wheel off turn number 2, allows to maximize that straightaway speed. Hey, I'm no expert, but I think TJ's doing a little bit of mirror driving here. Into the bottom of the track there in 3 and 4. Be taking 1 and 2. Just about the same as McCann.
Got one outside. Stay low. The leader just did a 19.205. 3 wide, you're in the middle. You're clear high, clear high. You're too wide there. Stay high. Still there. Clear low, clear low.
And there he goes, gets to the inside down turn number 1 alongside Majors for the race lead. Now Aaron Smith's going to take a big little bit of contact to Brian McCann. He'll settle back in behind, but now he's going to fend off Aaron Smith. Brazen move by Brian McCann to try and take the lead away. Couldn't get it done, and it almost cost him the 2nd spot, but he maintains it. Aaron Smith will settle in behind. We continue to watch this great battle here at the front of the field. I want to give a call again to Lilith Peters. We've talked about her a lot this season. She's been fast. Started back in 19th, and now she's just 1 spot outside the top 10 in the 11th position. 65 laps in. Got to keep the nose clean on that number 1. And do just that. She's showing she has the pace. Last lap for Peters in 19:12. That's the same lap time that Brian McCann just ran.
The leader just did a 19.139.
68 goes up on the board. So far, Majors has led every one of them. Christian Strader and Brandon Mefford still fighting it out. Mefford with the spot for now, but he's not worried about Strader. He's looking at that back bumper of Garrett Johnston. Johnston is sole possession of 5th place. Mefford wants to jump into that top 5. I think he's got the pace. Short track racing kind of right in the 83's wheelhouse. He's going to find a way around. 0X in the chat. What a gutsy move by Smith. Seems like they're just waiting on any mistake or opportunity to make a move. Great racing up front. Really, Dustin, it's been great racing everywhere. Checking on this battle here just outside the top 5. This has been a good one, but even further down early, we saw Peter Ruzick and Zachary Cleek fighting out for 16th. They were fighting just as hard, if not more so.
19.152 outside. Stay low, there's a car on the high side. Stay low, there's a car on the high side.
75 laps up on the board here, wondering when those first round of pit stops. I never thought I'd utter the words green flag pit stops at a short track, but knock on wood, and I do have some next to me. We might actually get there. Tires got to be starting to go away. In fact, talking about tires specifically, is McCann making a look to the inside again on TJ Majors for the lead. Majors will pin him down to the bottom of the racetrack, opens up the wheel on exit just a bit, and will maintain the top spot. But yes, tire fall off is a thing. Race leader TJ Majors' best lap of the night in 18:44. His last lap a 19:25. So they're falling off just as much as everybody else, I would assume. Dustin says it. This one might have to be one on pit road. That's kind of right what we're talking. Absolutely right. Effort now gets to the inside on Garrett Johnston. They're just about side by side at start finish. Effort will drive it deep into turn number 1 and clear the 15, but Garrett's now going to battle back. No, won't have the run, or will he? No. Effort closes the door.
My bad, Will.
The leader just did a 19.112.
Field pretty well single file front to back here. We'll start working our way through. Now checking on Lilith Peters, who has cracked the top 10. Just picking them off one at a time, slowly but surely. It was 11th when we checked about 20 laps ago, so she's picked up one. Oh, real loose on exit goes Casey Bentz. Casey Bentz was that position, so I think his situation might just be tire related. Keep an eye on the 27 here. He wasn't really in traffic. A little loose even coming to start finish.
All right, Josh.
80 Acres says it's a one-groove track, so pit road is where it will definitely be one. No, I mean, with the progressive banking at this place, we've seen it. Guys were able to make moves on the top lane. Some guys were able to make moves on the bottom, so don't know. I wouldn't necessarily say it's
Go high.
entirely a one-groove racetrack. Yeah, one might be a little better than the next, but these guys have already proven they can get it done top or bottom. I think that's a lot of the reason you're seeing TJ throw the blocks that he has thrown, trying to keep the 3 behind him. A little bit of mirror driving, it seems, out of the 6, which you got to do what you got to do. Some guys frown upon it. You're trying to hold off our Charger and Brian McCann, who's so far winless this season. Bets are off.
The leader just did a 19.144.
86 laps up on the board now. Majors continues to dominate. Got Bleak in pit lane. He's got some damage. Big time damage. Not sure what happened there to the 45. Katie Akers goes, I haven't seen any passing after tires got worn. Yeah, I give you that. On the old tires, it is extremely difficult. I think the only thing we've really seen is McCann and Majors come close. Aaron Smith, kind of the same thing. He took advantage of that situation, but the running order hasn't changed. Majors still leads. McCann is second. Aaron Smith still third. Doug Sweeting fourth. And Brandon Mefford, though, he's making some passes. He's still working his way towards the front. That's been in the last 10 to 15 laps. He has definitely gone through. Remember, he was in behind Garrett Johnston not that long ago. Now he's a whole corner ahead of him. Strader looks to the inside. Not enough momentum to get it done, or grip for that matter.
Whoa. Outside. Still there. Hold the line.
Strader to the inside of Brandon.
Stay low.
You've been fighting quite a bit over the last 25, 30.
That was unnecessary.
All right, man. Caution is out.
Perfect
Caution is
timing.
out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed.
That was close.
Pit road is now open.
Oh, real loose off at turn number 2. Strader is in the wall. The caution comes out.
Push forward drive there towards the end of that little run we just did.
Strader, Johnston, McCann, all having trouble here. Only our second caution of the night is with just a handful of laps halfway. Strader trying to get it righted.
2, 1.
And he should really get back to pit lane, but he is tore up. Meanwhile, TJ Majors and company didn't come down and pit. It was about that time anyway. Now the question is, how far really can they go on a full load of fuel? Could this potentially be their final stop?
Catch the 6 car.
Kyle Hardy and Aaron Smith actually stayed. No, Aaron Smith did pit, but it looks like potentially fuel. Going with fuel only. It's got to be just right. So see if I can find this.
Oh yeah, Aaron went rights only.
Watch closely here. Aaron Smith, his pit stop. So there it is. Right sides only for the 70 of Aaron Smith. Will that track position be enough to keep him out front?
All right, man, we're going green next time by. All right, man, line up on the inside.
So let's go
row.
back to the incident that put us under this second caution of the night. We'll take a look at it. There's the 29 of Strader. He was all by himself here. No contact initiated. Just got to the gas a little too soon. Tank slaps it down the backstretch as Johnston piles in. I think Kevin McCann got a chunk of it as well, not too much.
Get ready.
Are you good, Kevin?
Yeah, I lost a couple spots
All right,
because of
man.
when the yellow
8
came
cars
out.
in. Green flag, green flag. Deleted to do the 40.83.
A little bit of contact with
Outside.
Kevin McCann and Johnston, but I think Kevin will survive.
All clear, all clear.
Well, certainly
Second car is
exciting.
leader.
Still a few laps shy of halfway as we're getting ready for the restart here. And there it goes. Green back in the air. Delayed restart for TJ
Got one
Majors.
outside.
As Smith took the outside
Stay low.
as the race
All right,
leader.
man,
He could
caution it
choose
out,
that
caution
outside
it out.
lane, but
Line up
hasn't
single
been
file.
able to get
Pit road is
clear
closed.
of Majors. Majors now to the inside. Remember, he took 4 tires in a 13.87 second stop for the 6. Lightning quick. But Aaron Smith able to hang on.
Pit road is now open.
Now McCann will jump to the inside for the second spot. And the caution is out again. Lilith Peters, oh no. Hard to look too terrible. Peters and Wysocki involved in this one.
Let the
Must not have been too terrible. Both cars look.
Got some light
all right,
let it
really,
by on
really.
the outside.
Let's try to get a look. So Peters on the bottom of the 1, Wysocki
Car
on
by.
the
He had the
34.
position when the yellow flag came out. Let the 6 car by. He had the position when the yellow flag came out.
Close quarters.
Past the 75. Past the. Pit road is closed.
Yeah, looks like Lilith got a little loose off of turn 2. Had to check up a touch. Contact was made from Wysocki, and well, the rest is history. I think both these drivers will be able to drive away here and finish this race out with little damage they have from that incident. Wysocki is in pit lane just to be sure. Looks like Peter's going to do the same.
All right.
Dustin in the chat, yes, there is a tire limit. They're limited to 3 sets over the wall. Most drivers have, well, I'd say it's about 50-50. Half the drivers have only made 1 stop so far, so at least 2 sets lay in for the top.
Go ahead.
What's the secret up here, Kevin?
You know, looks like actually Casey Bentz will have a set left too.
Save you right
just to
rear.
fuel his last stop. A lot of guys that are just going in to top off the tank, so they might be right on the edge of that fuel window.
Get ready. All right, man. The pace car is in.
Hearing some guys cut the car off. Let's listen.
Green, green, green.
You're just coasting.
Deleted to
Clutch
the
in, barely idle. There it goes. Picks up the
9-6 outside.
Watching it saving fuel. So TJ's potentially in a mindset that if he saves enough, he might be able to make it to the end here.
Stay low. Stay low. Still there. All clear, all clear.
Aaron Smith shuffled to the outside and Majors back to the lead.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Brandon Bedford marching his way up as well. Now he's got 4th position from Chuck Sweeting. Chuck's going to try and fight back on the outside. Behind Brandon Bedford. His brother Chris Bedford in the mint chocolate chip number 46. Another battle.
That was your fastest lap of the
Going back to the whip.
to the 18.496. All clear, all clear.
Lap 107 goes up. Aaron Smith taking another look to the
Outside.
bottom.
You're clear high, clear high.
Can't get it done. Oh, real loose a little bit there mid-corner for the 70. Had to chase it up the track a little, but back to the throttle. Half a car length off the back bumper of Majors.
Got one outside. Good job. The next car is the leader.
Ryan
Stay low.
McCann takes a peek to the inside. Not enough to get
Clear high,
alongside of
clear
Aaron
high.
Smith.
You're back in second.
Coming to the line, lap 110 goes up. We're going to step aside here. We're a little late on our side-by-side break as McCann goes to the bottom for second spot. Stay with us. You won't miss a minute of the action. We'll be right back.
That was close.
Spartan Transportation and Spartan Logistic Management is
The
your
leader
one
to
source
the
for all your shipping needs. 53-foot
18.683.
dry van shipments, auto transport shipments, full-service in-house brokerage, drop-lot facilities, just-in-time deliveries to all auto manufacturers and facilities in St. Louis, Missouri, Kansas City,
Outside.
Missouri, and Indianapolis, Indiana.
Still
Spartan
there?
Logistics
Fourth line.
LLC, proud sponsor of the IROC series. Kyle
Still
Steffens,
there.
UMP modified and Silver Crown driver, and Gordy Gundigger, World of Outlaws Lake.
Stay low.
Visit us at
You're clear high, clear high.
spartan-logistics.net. Find us on Facebook.
Get it, Brian, get it.
Got one outside. You're clear high, clear high.
Oh, he pinched you like crazy right there. If he does that with 2 to go, all bets are off, I would imagine.
Got one outside. Still there. Stay low. All clear, all clear. Got one outside.
Need insurance coverage that's built for speed?
The leader
Frank Yea's
to the
office in South Charleston has your back.
18.773.
Whether you're blazing down the highway, protecting the home you've built, or setting up a legacy for your family, we've got the coverage you need. Auto, home, life, fast, simple, and made for you. Scan the QR code on your screen now to explore all our services and start a free quote today. Lock it in, save it for later, or call us at 304-744-7700 to get started.
Back at Kern County, TJ Majors continues to dominate. Aaron Smith has fallen back to P3. Back to more of the same. Brian McCann out on the trail of the 6. Still not able to make that pass. Remember that last caution, Lilith Peters was involved in it, but she is still digging up into the 8th position now, up 11 positions from where she started.
They're just barely going to make it on fuel.
Effort in that 46 machine, he's up 12 spots in 5th. Starting to settle down here with this battle up front as Majors and McCann now have started to actually stretch out their lead over the rest of the field. Brandon Mefford back there in 3rd, 1.2 back. Brandon continuing to pick trouble.
On by, check. Thank you.
Going at it again here, just a couple of feet off the back bumper of Majors. Trying to find a way. We saw him make a pretty brazen move prior to that first round of pit stops, that mid-race caution that we had. Got very close to taking the lead away, got alongside Majors, then had to worry about Aaron Smith because he jumped to the bottom trying to take the spot from the 3. See if we see more of that here. Situation a little different now that McCann doesn't have Aaron Smith breathing down his neck, and Aaron Smith has fallen even further back on those 2 tires to 6th. TJ Majors with 3 wins this season. Brian McCann with 0.
You're faster than him, Brian. Been faster 4 of the last 5 laps.
Seen these guys go at it quite a bit this season.
The whole point of getting by.
It's been clean from race 1 on. Will we see any fireworks here in Kern County tonight? Eager short trackers always at 10. Shady Acres mentioned in the broadcast how this place.
How hard do I fight though? We're low on fuel.
Track, especially. With
I get it.
To where will Brian McCann resort to? Well, the old bump.
I mean, there's a ton of time in the corners if you're able to clutch it or shut it off or do something, save a little bit, whatever you got to save. You're in the corners a ton here if you can handle it.
Lap for McCann was faster. We'll take a look at these here. Faster than last time and a little slower this time. So Majors takes it back.
How short are you?
Half a lap.
18.95.
Running like I am now.
Gotcha.
Well, McCann quicker again. It's quicker, but not by much. You're going to need to be at least a 10th plus faster at a minimum every lap to really do anything with TJ here. And you're going to put yourself in an uncomfortable position to try and make the pass. I mean, Shady Acres talking about that one group racetrack. You kind of have to run right behind the guy ahead of you because he's running the preferred line. somehow you got to run the non-preferred line, make it stick while maintaining momentum to complete that pass, or, well, as we mentioned a moment ago, use the bumper. And I don't think Brian McCann wants to do it. I don't think he's afraid to do it, but these two have raced so clean against each other all season long.
I don't think I'm going to make it.
I don't know if I'd put any money on it happening. I suppose it's possible. Again, McCann without a win this season.
I got to start saving and make it.
Just about anything he can to pick one up.
I think I got to start saving to make it.
Now Major is starting to stretch his legs a bit. Puts 4/10 on Brian McCann. Got to start wondering, though, is there an issue with fuel? So we had TJ Majors during that last caution right about the mid portion of this race. Cutting the car off, putting the clutch in, coasting, letting it idle. Try to save every drop he can.
Kev, are you in Aaron and save mode?
Question. We did not get that full green flag.
That's why you're not running away.
The caution came out, so it's tough to say exactly how much the 75% fuel load yields as far as laps are concerned. Majors now checking out even more. 6/10 back to Brian McCann. Eighty Acres says, I'm not putting money on him using the bumper. He's had plenty of chances to do that to the 6 all season. That's kind of my point. I mean, these guys have raced each other so cleanly this year. I don't know. Anything's possible. But I'm with you, man. I just don't see it happening. Back at 6th still. Well, Peters now up to P7. She still continues to knock off spots. A little loose on the exit of 4. Kevin McCann in tow at 8th. Tim Schofield 9th. Casey Benson 10th.
Are you doing anything special to save Kevin?
Aaron Smith, and we'll have the spot.
Letting off early.
About 45 laps into this green flag run, and we're seeing some passing on track. I think a lot of that has to do with Smith on just right sides. Peters one more spot before she cracks the top 5 again. She's just out here looking for race wins at this point. She has been eliminated from playoff contention. In fact, we'll pull that right back up here for a moment. Take a look at the points coming into tonight. Aaron
50 to go. 5-0.
They've
19.001.
all reset, so it's kind of like a new mini season starting off here tonight. DJ now out to a full second advantage over Brian McCann, so you can only wonder if Brian used up his stuff or maybe he's saving a little.
Saving.
Tried the brute force method and that wasn't working, so we're going to back up, save our stuff for later on in the race if this goes green to the end, which it's not impossible. These guys have only had, I think, 2 cautions all night long, so they've done a wonderful job being clean here tonight. Sometimes these short tracks, you get 10, 15, almost 20 cautions sometimes. It can get kind of crazy. These guys have really cleaned up their act, putting on a good show here this evening. Back out front, Major's still in charge here down the back straightaway. See the distance now back to the 3 of Brian McCann. Last lap for McCann, about 2/10 slower than Majors.
How does he have enough fuel?
The leader just did a 19.153.
Shady Acres making a very good point. Says, don't drivers want to get top 25 in points for eligibility for next season? Absolutely. That is a great point that I had overlooked. Things changing up a little bit next year, trying to stiffen up the competition across the series. I believe 2 series. You'll have the IROC series, and then I think you're going to have the contender or a challenger series, something along those lines. So it's not necessarily going to exclude everybody. They're still going to have an opportunity to race with a lot of the same guys. You just kind of have to prove your worth. And that starts right now in this season. More to come next season. Chris Mefford has gotten clear, and brother Brandon moves himself up into the 4th spot. Said it a bunch here tonight. It's impressive the run these guys have had without a ton of cautions, but man, I think one right now would be great. These guys a chance to reset, bolt on some new tires, not have to worry about fuel, and just see where the chips fall. Yeah, Shady Acres. I'm really liking the idea too. It's going to really make the competition a lot harder for everybody involved. You're going to see a lot of different winners next season, I'm thinking.
The leader just did a 19.108.
Peter's still having a solid run here tonight. She's had a little mishap on the racetrack, but no, still running in P6. I want to make a note here. Ryan McCann just ran a lap of 18.9 seconds. It's about a 10th faster than the race leader, TJ Majors, so maybe taking care of that race car, cooling those tires off as he is back to the whip. Now a 1906 for McCann. Majors with a 1911. It's not a big difference here, but there's enough. We got Ken Couch in the chat. Says, hey, Steve, great little track. It is a cool place. Never been, but would love to. It's put on a good race. Cautions over the course of 163 laps. Change of position just outside the top 10. Chris Wally going to go down a spot from Doug Wysocki. Wysocki in the 34. He'll get clear of Wally down the straightaway into turn 3. See the deficit from Majors back to McCann slowly shrinking. But you know what? I think Majors was playing the same game because he just ran an 1895 on 66 lap old tires. Or 64, I guess we'll call it. Nevertheless, what's 2 laps here at Kern?
The leader just did a 19.107.
McCann's still a bit faster, but Majors knows he's reeling him in, so he had to pick up his pace a bit. There's the last 5 laps. McCann almost 2 tenths quicker. Wow, he's really shrunk that lead. And it continues. Won't be long, I think, before McCann gets there, but will he have enough to make a charge and make that pass on TJ? That's going to be the main question. Does TJ have enough fuel? That's the other question. Gotta ask the same question for Brian McCann. Is he hit the same time? Really, everybody within the top 5 could have a questionable fuel outcome as this race closes in on its completion. With that said, the driver in 6th place, Lilith Peters, made a pit stop at lap 99. 4 tires and fuel. So she has a slight tire advantage, and she's definitely there in the fuel department. I think she's good to go there. So if we go green to the end, and if these guys start dropping with empty fuel tanks, all the hard work that Peters has put in this season, she could have one fall in her lap. There's a lot of factors involved in that. A lot of things have to go right for her for that to be the case, but there's a chance. Back out front, and McCann is there. A car length off the back bumper here. Closing in on 26 laps to go. Majors has been caught. Can he be passed? He hasn't all night long. Majors has led this race. And there's the bumper. Just a slight little nudge to the back of Majors. The first one is to let him know you're there. The second one is to let him know I'm coming through. The third one is you took too long to get out of my way. 25 to go. McCann still faster the last time by, about half a tenth. There's the last 5 laps again. You see every single one of them green for Brian McCann. Not this time. Majors holds him up a bit.
You're good.
All
Keep
clear,
going.
all clear.
Still, the question remains, fuel. Is it going to be a factor or not? Let's add another joker to the deck. Lap traffic. Zachary Cleek in the 11 on the lead lap. He may fight to stay there, or will he go up? No, he gives the leaders room.
Did a 19.03.
22 to go. McCann still right there. It's just been repeat after repeat of the same here. This race has played out like this all night long. The leader has been Majors pretty much since the drop of the green flag. McCann has been there in second for a good portion of it. He was very close to completing the pass prior to...
20 to go, Brian. You got this.
Done. And it was really a surprise move that I'd be willing to bet TJ's going to be looking to see.
Got one outside. Stay low.
JD Akers
Stay
calling
low.
it for TJ with 20 to go. Lap traffic could play a part. You never know. Fuel obviously a factor too, but he's got to find the right line to get around these guys without breaking his own momentum. McCann will be there. We've seen the 3, been able to take advantage of that in the past.
Bottom 3 wide.
Up the 6, slid up the racetrack a little bit, opens the door for Brian McCann. He's got a fender there, headed down into turn number 1, side by side for the race lead with 18 laps to go. McCann is still there. A bit of contact in the 6, exiting turn 4. He's still side by side. Now 17 laps to go. Very equal laps for the top 2. All this while working through some lap traffic, and Majors clears them again.
The leader just did a 19.098.
Thank you.
Outside. Still there. Still there. Hold your line.
There you go.
You're
Oh,
clear high. Clear
Can's
high.
going to have to regroup.
good save, buddy. Good save.
Laps to mount another charge. He's still running quick lap times. Needs another opportunity. McCann back to the inside. 14 to go. Oh, real loose off turn 2. McCann saves the car, but he's going to have to regroup.
I don't know, Brian. I remember that famed number 3 having a big old bumper on it.
Rattled back to the back bumper of TJ Majors. Laps winding down. It'll be 12 laps to go. And right back to the whip, faster by almost a 1/10.5 again.
10 to go. Outside. You're clear high.
I
Clear
don't know.
high.
If McCann gets to the inside and gets alongside Majors with 5 laps to go or less, I think he might have to use them up here. I think it's the only way it's going to happen. Hard racing here for the top spot here at Kern County.
Still there. The leader just did a 19.
And still running faster lap times. Coming to the stripe. 10 laps remain.
Stay low.
It is amazing to watch these guys at the front of the field. Chuck Sweeting included. They're all running low 19s. Everybody
Stay low. There's a car on the high side.
19-2s or worse.
Stay low. All clear. All clear.
McCann to the inside. How many times? Majors gets the drive off. Now another look to the inside. Now turn 3. 4 lap traffic up ahead. 8 laps to go. McCann's keeping it to the bottom of the racetrack now. Majors trying to pinch him down as low as he can. McCann tucks back in.
Got about 5 laps. Got one outside.
These guys are out here running qualifying laps on old tires. Majors just ran an 1898.
Stay low. All clear, all clear.
Lots of lap traffic just ahead of the leaders here, coming to 5 laps to go. Will they yield or will they battle it out? These guys are all fighting for position. Casey Bentz, Finn Schofield, and Chris Wally. They've got their own battle to worry about. Now McCann back to the bottom of the racetrack alongside TJ Majors, 4 in the lead. Still nothing doing.
Got one outside. The leader just did a 19.17. Stay low. You're clear high, clear high.
4 laps to go. Does McCann use the bumper?
Way to go, buddy.
2 laps with 2 left. Got one outside. All clear, all clear. 2 laps to go.
TJ Majors swatting flies in the cockpit of the number 6.
There you go, bud.
McCann gets
Come on.
trying to take advantage. A little bit of contact into the door of TJ Majors, but still no. Has to tuck back in again. Time is running out for Brian McCann of that first win of the season.
All clear, all clear.
Off turn number 4. Majors sees 2 laps to go.
Yeah.
Got one outside. All clear, all clear.
What happened?
Lap and a half for the 6. Still lap.
Tim, I really don't understand
Majors will have to go.
Did he run
to the
out
top.
of
McCann keeps
fuel?
it on the bottom of the racetrack.
Go low.
I ran
White
out
flag
of
in the
fuel.
air. Final lap.
Get down.
There's the checker.
Bentz goes to the bottom. Leaders get through.
Yeah, that makes zero
Oh,
sense.
contact and the leaders spin off at turn number 2.
Surprised you
They're
made it on
both
fuel,
involved
Brian.
down the
What happened?
backstretch.
Did you run out of
This
fuel?
is going to open the door for Chuck Sweeting. Through turns 3 and
Yeah,
4
ran
for
out.
the final time. Chuck Sweeting is going to walk into a race win here at
That's the
Kern
perfect time to
County.
be in the lane of the leaders on the last lap.
Unbelievable.
Really solid decision there.
Working through lap traffic, there was
Did TJ run out of fuel because his car just stopped?
Majors off the back straightaway. Chuck Sweeting there to pick up the scraps and walk away with a victory here at Kern.
About lap cars. I missed it though.
Wow.
He went to the outside.
Sure, Chuck won't mind.
Did he have to check up?
Yeah, I really thought right there where he was.
Oh, he did. He had to check up.
He'd be able to dive it in.
Appreciate it, Tim.
I didn't see that at
My apologies. TJ, Brian.
all. I thought he was.
Talk about it so
I thought he
was to the-
these winners and post-race
Oh, was that Tim?
interviews, how you put
I thought
enough times, eventually Lady Luck will shine down on you and you'll pick up a
so
win.
Tim, you said you ran out.
Sweeting put himself in position. Calamity occurred.
Yeah, I ran out and I was watching
To cap-
Oh,
Casey behind me.
Chuck
I
Sweeting
was
with the
racing
race
him,
win.
and
Let's
it
take a
looked
look at what
like
happened here in the backstretch here. Off
he
turn
was
number two on
running
the
out,
final
too.
lap between our race leaders.
so I had Wally there as well. But
See, Casey Benz at the bottom of the
I just ran out at the wrong
12.
time in the corner.
I think that was Schofield.
yeah, that sucks. That's unfortunate.
I-
Yep.
Because I got around Casey,
Yeah,
and then
big
Casey
run off,
went
but-
inside me, and I was
The 12 did not.
I just started
I think
sputtering
TJ
going
might have
into
had to
one.
lift just a touch there, and
gonna go
into the
watch
back
it
bumper
again.
goes the 3. Effectively killing their nights.
I mean,
Both of them, really.
Tim, you were all the way up by the outside wall. It was.
They were so far out.
There
in
was-
front
there wasn't
that
anything you
McCann
could do.
Still managed to finish second, and Majors was still third.
Yeah.
See if
I
we
gotta
can
go.
see
Unfortunate
here,
timing.
see what this
I got to
looks
go
like
talking to
here.
broadcast. Oh boy.
Watch the 12 on exit at turn number 2.
Later.
Later.
You see, TJ really tried to shut the door because McCann was moving into
Fudge.
the middle there, but he also wanted to get down because he knew he'd get held up by Schofield. Crazy ending. Well, we're going to step aside here. We'll get our break out of the way. We'll be back with our top 3 after this. Stay with us.
Talk to y'all later.
Good job, buddy.
Yeah,
Take it easy.
that was the absolute worst time, and coming out of the corner.
Yeah, thank you, Bryant. Thought I might have had a chance for something on that last turn. I had a
Sorry,
pretty good
Brian.
run. No, that's all good. He cut down a whole lot sharper than I thought he was going to be able to. I thought I was going to get a nose in on him there.
Spartan Transportation and Spartan Logistic Management is your one source for all your shipping.
Good win, Chuck.
53-foot dry van shipments. Auto
Thank you. That
transport
was kind of
shipments,
gifted to me
full
there.
service in-house brokerage, drop lot facilities, just-in-time deliveries.
car
to
run out
all
of fuel
auto
up there.
Manufacturers, facilities in St. Louis, Missouri,
Yeah,
Kansas
that's,
City, Missouri, and
kinda
Indianapolis,
inexcusable
Indiana.
there.
Spartan Logistics LLC, proud sponsor of the IROC series. Kyle Steffens, UMP.
I ran out right
Silver
before crossing the
driver,
line.
And Gordy Gundaker, World of Outlaws.
I was about two to the good, but I've been
Visit us
saving
at
for quite a while. So I dropped back so far.
Spartan-logistics.net. Find us on Facebook.
At least we didn't ruin our night. Like me and TJ still got second and third. And a whole bunch of good racing out of it, so. I called a win. I helped him out there. And we were so far ahead and still got second and third.
TJ probably won't come in here for an interview.
Yeah. He didn't sound very happy.
No, but he kind of never does, really.
OBS.
Okay. Yeah, I'm supposed to be getting fiber in the next month or two, and I'd like to start streaming them so my family can watch them.
Oh, nice. I've been watching you do pretty good in the WSSR on Wednesday.
Need insurance coverage that's built for speed? Frank Yea's office in South Charleston has your back. Whether you're
decent
blazing
there.
down
I'm
the
not
highway,
competitive with.
protecting the home you've built,
There's about
or
7
setting
of
up a
them that are
legacy for your
way
family,
faster than
we've got the
this,
coverage you
but
need.
For sure.
Auto,
That
home,
Jake Nichols
light,
guy,
fast,
what is
simple,
he
and made
doing?
for you. Scan the QR code
He
on your
used to
screen
be a
now
pro
to explore
driver in
all
the
our
Coke
services
series,
and start a
so
free quote
I'm
today.
not sure why
Lock it
he's
in,
slumming
save
in
it
the
for
leagues
later,
like that.
or
But
call us at
Man, he can drive.
304-744-7700 to get started.
Back at Kevin Harvick's Kern County
I wasn't
Raceway,
lifting.
Chuck Sweeting picking up the win, leading one and only lap, the one that mattered. White flag came out. Leaders tangled on the backstretch. Chuck
Yeah,
Sweeting
coming out of
picked
that
up
turn
the
3, I
scratch.
wasn't
Let's get a
lifting.
word with our race winner. Second win.
We were
of
either
the
going
season.
in that next turn side by
For Chuck
side or
Sweeting.
something that
Pull him up
was
to the booth
going to
and
make
get a word.
contact.
Chuck and Steve with Track Limits in the booth. You got a copy?
hey, how's it going?
It's going good, Chuck. Wow is all I got to say about that one. A dominant TJ Majors and a close battle for that
I just
lead
hate
on
that
the
we,
last lap. They come together off of turn number 2. You
wrecked
managed
like we
to
did.
miss all the chaos, and you drive that thing to victory lane. What was going
Kept
through
it
your
clean the
mind
whole
through
race. I
turn
wanted to
three,
keep
sorry,
clean.
turn 1 and 2 there on the final lap.
Unless there was a
Well,
quote,
I was kind of hoping maybe
accident.
they'd get into it with each other, but apparently lap car ran out of gas or something like that. So, but I don't know. Christmas just came early for me this week, so I'll
Yeah,
take
Chuck came out
Certainly
for
an
the win
impressive
there.
night,
He was pretty
and
far back, I
said it
think.
in post race here. You
Where's
got to
that?
keep putting yourself in position. The wins will come.
So that's exit
That
of
has
3.
certainly been the case for you here tonight. You had a fast race car, qualified 4th. You were a front runner most of the
So
evening.
he was
Again, just keep running those laps.
about a straightaway behind.
Lady Luck smiled down upon you, and you pick up the race win.
Yeah, there we are.
That was just an awesome ending.
So he's thinking, man, there's no chance.
Keep from burning the tires.
He comes out of this turn and we're both sitting on the
I didn't quite
infield.
have the speed of those top 2, but I was also trying to save fuel a little bit because we were borderline making it there. So, but maybe I saved a little too much. But I still wouldn't have been able. I hadn't been saved. I don't think they're both really fast every single week. So it's nice to come away with another win, and yeah, we'll see where we go from here.
Speaking of a break, a week from now, I think December 22nd, not much of a break yet, really. We've got no breaks even for the holidays. So we're going to be at Daytona for the IROC 250 next Monday.
Glad I finally learned the
racing.
settings for
Obviously,
this
short
car.
track racing has its own issues to be concerned with. Usually it's a lot of bent sheet metal. Tonight really wasn't the case as far as that's
I think I was
concerned,
faster
but,
than TJ. If I would have
bent
ever
sheet
could have gotten in
metal for
front, I could
different
have took off
reasons
and left.
potentially next week at Daytona. How do you plan to stay out of the chaos?
Passing, man.
I'll approach it the same way I approach most of those races. I'll try to just survive the first half, and then second half, try to stay in the lead group, and continue to avoid any wrecks if there are. And I think the league has gotten a lot better. I think I mentioned last week this would probably be a lot cleaner race than the other short tracks we've run this season. So the drivers are getting more used to the car and each other, and hopefully that'll
I don't remember
show
what
up next week
lap
on the
Kevin
big track too.
wrecked
But
on.
I'd much rather run these short tracks than those big tracks. I like to have my destiny in my own hands, not somebody else's.
Fair point for sure. Congratulations, Chuck. An awesome job here picking up the win here tonight. Who do you want to shout out to?
Just thanks to Wally for all he does. Thanks to Premier and all the sponsors that support the league, and appreciate all the drivers and clean racing. And
Yeah, he knows how to
appreciate you guys
knows how to
for doing awesome
defend pretty much every
broadcasts.
track. He's real good at that.
We'll move on to the next one then.
All right, Chuck. Well, thanks for the kind words, man. Good luck next week.
All right, thanks a lot.
Chuck Sweeting, your race winner. Talk to Brian here. Brian, it's Steve with Track Limits. You got us?
I do.
Brian, second place finish, kind of where we expected to see you here, even though you were given everything I think you had to TJ Majors in the closing laps of this thing. We saw you drop back to about a 1.5 second deficit and then ran him down. What was the difference maker tonight? A lot of guys talking about single groove racetrack.
Yeah, I felt like I was faster the whole night. I kept challenging, trying to figure out a way to get around him. He's real good at defending. There at the end where I dropped off, it was a fuel strategy, so I had to save fuel, so I backed off, saved a little bit of tire, doing the same thing, and I think, I don't know, like 40 to go or something. I figured out I had enough fuel, I've saved enough, so now it's time to go, right? So I catch back up to him, and we were racing real good, and a lot of side-by-side there, clean racing for the most part. We bumped a few times, but it's unfortunate there, that last lap, car in front of us ran out of gas, and I had no idea. I couldn't see it. The only thing I could see was TJ's bumpers, and he checked up, and I was there. So luckily, we ended up still getting a podium out of it, and not falling back too far.
Yeah, you still come away with a second place finish, still chasing that elusive first win of the season. I can't imagine an IROC Challenge Series season without a McCann in victory lane. So how do you feel about picking that one up next week at Daytona?
Oh, I would love it. That's going to be some luck and strategy involved there.
Well, with that said, congratulations on the runner-up finish here. And a nice job for all you guys putting on a great show, especially at the end with you and TJ battling for that race lead, man. Who do you want to thank?
Yeah, my family, you for doing the broadcast, league admins for putting us all on, Chris Wally. Everybody watching tonight, drivers, great race, good overall clean race. Yeah, see you next week.
All right, Brian, thanks for talking to us. Good luck at Daytona.